What up? Today I'm gonna be going through how I made $950 on SPY puts with a quick scalp under an hour. Yeah, it was kind of nuts. I mean, it's nothing crazy to me. I mean, I personally don't trade with emotions anymore. Yesterday I did about 655 or 600, whatever it was, in like an hour and a half. I've been consistently profitable for a while now. I've been doing this about 3.5 years, and I'm now starting to see, I got the aha moments, not too long ago, and I'm now starting to really see, consistent profits, and starting to see my trading style and what fits my personality and whatnot. So today I'm gonna break down how I took this trade and everything I did to give me the confluence and the confidence to seek this trade out and feel like I had a greater odds of probabilities to get this trade done and come out profitable. So here I'm on the SPY daily chart. So basically what I saw here, I normally don't look at the daily chart just because I don't trade a daily chart. I'm an intraday trader, so I'm not in positions that long. So the daily chart is kind of just a way to tell me where prices are. Is it at a premium price? Is it at a discounted price? You know what I mean? So I kind of look at the daily to kind of give me that, and I'll also look at the daily to give me key levels that the 4 hour or the 1 hour may not have formed yet. So for me, I don't know why this is right here. You could clearly see that prices got rejected at the 459 area, huge rejection level. After going in, I feel like that was a liquidity pull. But and then after that, prices tried to the buyers tried to step in and try to get those up to those prices again, but just couldn't do it. And prices kind of stayed around the 456, 457 range. And kind of break the 458, but got rejected right there. And kind of went back into that range of over here with the 456 to 457 range. And we could even get down to the 455 range as well. Let me get this drawing out. Like I said, this is on the daily, so normally I'm not trading this, so normally obviously the key levels would be a lot larger, but like I said, I intraday trade, so this is how I'm seeing it, and I've already mapped it out already. So I obviously knew this prior. If I didn't know this prior, I probably have the levels at a different area, obviously, because this day candle wasn't formed yet. But since I already know going in, I'm kind of just fast forwarding things for you. But as you can see, these were my key levels. So then I went into the 4 hour. I don't have a map. And as you can see, prices kind of stayed in that range like I mentioned before. And anytime it came out that range, it got immediately rejected. So as you can see, it came up here, got rejected. Couldn't even come up here. The sellers actually came down, got their orders in, and it didn't even get near that price range or near this zone right here. The buyers came in, mitigated those orders, because obviously you need a buy order for a sell order and a sell order for a buy order. Grabbed liquidity and got rejected and closed below that, right? On the next day, that's just it's the same day. Sorry, 4 hours again, another 4 hour candle. Tried to close, right? Tried to, and then opened up here today, down here. So as you can see, the sellers were coming in, and the sellers were coming in hot. As you can see, this whole zone right here is looking like a premium zone where sellers are coming in, and they're trying to get their orders in, and the buyers are just not strong enough to grab these to push prices higher. And I kind of saw that, and I said, okay, in order for that to happen, they're probably gonna need liquidity. So today I'm gonna be looking for liquidity pulls, and where prices looking to grab liquidity and mitigate order blocks and fair gap values. So this is what I was looking for going into the market. So as you can see, I saw this, we're going on an uptrend. Yesterday, I also made some money on SPY puts as well. So, yesterday, I kind of had, an idea today going in from yesterday's, trades. So as you can see here, you can see the downtrend right here. You can put a little trend line right here. And it tells you something because there's liquidity beyond this trend line. So there's going to be liquidity over here. So this is something to look for in the near future. But as you can see, prices just can't, break this zone. Prices just won't break this zone. And as you can see today it's just not happening. I tried again and it's just not happening. As you can see, it's that 457.26 zone that just prices just getting rejected at, and then over here is that 456.92, I do believe, that's getting rejected as well. So the sellers in there, like I mentioned before, that 456, 457 is kind of consolidating here. So wherever price goes, it's either going to create a base or a shelf, depending on where you look at it. But orders are getting injected here. So I just want to see where it goes, because it could grab liquidity down here and it could grab liquidity up here. But as you can see, it kind of already did that over here. So probably here is not a zone that is looking to be mitigated, but you could see down here still there's probably some sell orders down here that still need to be mitigated, that prices might try to get those orders and grab those orders to push prices higher. Or could they come up here and the buyers can keep coming in, push price higher, create liquidity, and then bring prices back in here. And then obviously we haven't got over that, mitigate any order blocks or fair gap values or any unmitigated orders down there. Personally, I don't make predictions on the market. I just trade based on the opportunities that I see, and when I see something, I just take an approach based on my confluence and my trade strategy. I usually don't break it. Sometimes I do, like I did this morning, unfortunately. But for the most part, I take trades based on my trading strategy and the opportunities I see. So I'll never say, okay, this is for sure going to go up, blah, blah, blah. This is for sure going to go down. No, I look at price action, I look at volume, I look at level 2 data, I look at the times and sales, and then I'll say, okay, where's the key levels? What's going on here? How are prices reacting to these levels, and where orders currently are, and that's how I'll take my trades. So I never really try to predict the market. The market isn't predictable. You just take trades based on the opportunities that it presents. So I try to take trades based on that. So now we're gonna head down to the 4 hour, and I took my trade. I'll show you where I took my trade in a bit. I took my trade about 9:34 a.m. We can go over here. So as you can see right here, 9:50 on the day. But I'm gonna see my working orders filled. Okay, let's see. So I got in at 9:32 is my first 20 contracts at 9:32. So let's see. So we're gonna go to 9:32. Let's go on the 1 minute, because I was trading on the 1 minute. So let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Things can get very, very confusing. 9:32. Okay, 9:32. Okay, so like I said, I got in I kind of broke my rules today. I was a little greedy today, and usually I'm not gonna sell at a low like that. But when I was looking at Tesla, and I was gonna open contracts for Tesla, and then I saw the SPY, and I saw, okay, it looked like the sellers were trying to get in, and it looked like Tesla going down. The whole market was going down. The SPY, starts going up. So like I said, I got in a little early. Usually I wait a little bit, but I was looking at Tesla, and I was like, okay, look at Tesla's getting tanked right now. I'm gonna get in Tesla, I'm gonna get in the SPY, and we're gonna make a killing today. I broke my rules. Like I said, I took accountability. I broke my rules when I was down in the trade. I stayed calm. I understood that it was a mistake that I made. It was a lesson. So it was, if I took the loss, I took the loss. But as you can see, prices just kept moving up. So as soon as I got in the trade, look at that, boom, right there. As soon as I got in the trade, as you can see, it looks like the sellers were trying to come in, but it closed higher, and the next candle showed you that the buyers were in control, right? The buyers were in control. The sellers tried to come in. The buyers absorbed whatever sell orders came in. The buyers absorbed that, and as you can see, prices just started to go up and started to create higher highs. So as you can see here, this is when I was still in the trade. Like, damn, this is when I created a zone right here, because I saw, okay, prices went up, grabbed liquidity, whatever it had to do, came back down. It's a point of interest now. So this right here, I already knew that was a point of interest. Prices are not going to do that unless it's a point of interest. I saw that, okay, prices are probably going to try to, mitigate this area again, and whatever sell orders were over here, the buy orders are going to, someone has to mitigate these. So I saw that, and I said, okay, I'm going to have to stay in this trade. Hopefully, it's something quick, and they grab the orders there and they shoot prices right back down. That's not what happened. Prices started to make a little pullback. It's a pullback because you can see this low is lower than this low, so you can see it's a pullback, and then this low is lower than this one, so it's a pullback. That's a pullback. So you see the pullback there, and then immediately got rejected. Immediately got rejected. So you know that there's buyers here, and they're here and they're strong. But then you know there's sellers here, because on the next candle, the buyers try to get in and they try to break this area, and this is the 456.83 area, and it couldn't happen. Prices, you know, the sellers came back in, sellers came in, brought prices back down here, but it just wasn't enough. The bulls came back in. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. My apologies. The buyers came back in. When the buyers came back in, as you can see, it just wasn't enough for them to make prices, go higher, and they couldn't close higher than what they opened at. And as you can see, they tried to come in again, and the sellers came in again. So I knew there was some selling pressure here. So I knew over here there's going to be some resistance here, because the sellers are trying to come in, but it may not have been enough. There's some liquidity up here, because there's a gap up here. So there's some liquidity up here. So I knew that, okay, this area still has to get mitigated. So I wasn't really concerned about what this was doing right here, because I was like, okay, prices that come down here just wouldn't really make sense right now, because there are still orders that have to get mitigated up here, and there's still buyers in the market that still want to bring prices up. So I want to see these buyers try to bring prices up and create liquidity in the market, and therefore which will recreate maybe that downtrend that I was looking for. So as you can see, the buyers try to come in right here. As you can see, this is an imbalance right here. It's an imbalance candle right here. Prices came into that zone and filled the orders within that imbalance. And like I said before, this wasn't a clean close. You know what I mean? You want to see a clean close. Like, this is a clean close. This is a clean close. This is a clean close. Let's see. This is a clean close. This is not really a clean close. Not a clean close, obviously. This is not a clean close. This is why the next candle, it didn't go higher. It took a little bit. But this is also not a clean close. So I was like, okay, there's still buyers in the market. There's still buyers taking these sell orders. So, okay, I watched it. I waited for it. I wasn't too nervous. I was down a couple hundred, but I didn't see anything that showed me that prices were going to reach a certain level where I had to pull out this trade. Prices did consolidate a little bit over here. They created a base, and this is when I knew this base was now creating liquidity, because every time it came down, it went back up. So meaning there was retail traders putting their stop losses below these areas, below this area, and now it's creating liquidity up here as well. So what did it do? What did prices do? It grabbed liquidity up here, pushed prices up, and now you can see it created some type of platform right here. Some type of key, some type of key zone. But this is on the 1 minute. So these zones aren't really significant. But as you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles that just couldn't break this zone. This is where buyers are starting to come. More buyers are coming in, and now they're creating a base where prices. So now this is a base. That 456.61 is now a base. Now this area is no longer in the play now, because now buyers have taken the orders in this area and now have pushed prices higher. And this is what they're trying to do. They're pushing prices higher. Look at this. The sellers try to step in. The seller stepped in, brought the price down. The sellers try to step in and bring the price down. But as you can see, the buyers came in again. And even though prices did not close higher, it still shows you that the sellers are not in control here. It shows you that the sellers are trying to get in control, but they just can't. And this is why there's a candle that looks like this. Personally, I'm not really into candle patterns. If I'm gonna be honest with you, it's something that I kind of just tell by price action. Yes, I could see certain candles and be like, okay, this is a shooting star. This is this is a falling. See, I really sometimes I just confuse myself with the candles. I really, personally, if anyone tells you have to trade with candles patterns and all that stuff, that's a complete lie. I've been profitable without them. I just tell by the candles. I tell based on liquidity, volume, and key levels. But like I said, I can see like a shooting star, a hammer, a doji, stuff like that. I could kind of recognize them on the candle and be like, okay. But a lot of the times, those don't really mean anything, because this is on the 1 minute, and also these are retail patterns. So the market may give you that pattern, but then opposite direction. So besides that, you could see that the buyers were still in control, trying to get prices up. And this is when prices started to shoot up. You see prices opened here, came down to a low, grabbed liquidity down here because the prices just couldn't break here. As you can see, the prices just couldn't break here. So what do you need? You need liquidity. They grabbed whatever was under here. They grabbed the stop orders under here, and they shot price up. This is when I was like, ah, man, I'm down like 1,200. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like what's going on? Like, oh man, I was like, this is what happens when you get in too early. But you know, I didn't stress it. I was like, fuck, it is what it is. They rejected the prices. I knew, okay. In my head, I'm like, okay, it's probably a liquidity pull from whatever orders were mitigated over here. But then I got a little scared that prices were gonna, kind of shoot up here and had to mitigate these orders. Thank God they didn't. There was too many sellers over here. This is still an area I'm going to look at in the near future. But as of right now, there was too many sellers in this area. As you can see, they brought prices down. The buyers try to grab liquidity again in this area, in this zone, because now this is kind of a support. Try to grab liquidity, go up. There was too many sellers. Again, the price opened up. It tried to go up. Too many sellers, came down. And this is where, the bulls try to come in. They try to bring in all their power. They couldn't. This was actually a good candle, but it just shows you that, the sellers are still, rejecting prices here. Even though that this is a good volume candle, it's a green candle. This is why I don't really trade based on, candles, green candles. Sometimes I just trade, all black candles and everything, because stuff like this could be deceiving. You might think, oh shit, this is a huge volume candle. I'm gonna take that buy. Prices open, they go up. Oh, you're gonna add more contracts. Let's get this shit to the moon. Gets rejected. It still closes, green. But it gets rejected so much, that the sellers, there's sellers here. They're stepping in. These are prices that are not acceptable. They don't want them here, and they come in. Again, now this is a double top. As you can see, prices got rejected the same level here. Now I was like, okay, this is something. Once I saw prices get rejected like this, and, it tried to break this level right here, then the double top here, my eyes, they started to open up. This is when I opened up another about 10 or whatever so contracts, I do believe. Let me check, what time was this? About 10:05, 10:06. Let me see. It might have been a little later. 10:08. So around 10:08. So around here is when I got some more contracts. So this is when I saw a little something. When I saw this huge engulfing candle to break this structure, I knew that, okay, the sellers were here and they might push prices below this structure right here and grab liquidity. So once I saw this candle, I got in the trade. I started to see it go down. I didn't think anything of it. I said, okay, it's probably gonna go up, and because this is an imbalance, so it's probably gonna go up, mitigate the orders here, and shoot prices back down. Let me see, when was the next? 10:08 was the last one. So once I saw this, I saw it was a green candle. I wasn't nervous or anything. I saw, okay, this is, it's just one candle, it's two candles, they're green. Stuff like this happens all the time. Then they tank. I'm not really worried about the candle colors. They try to push prices, a little higher. They couldn't. They got their orders. They mitigated those orders. It closed red. This is when I saw opportunity. This is when I said, okay, I could fall back and let let prices do their thing. This is when I fell back, and what did prices do? Prices just kept tanking, and I got out at 10:14, which is around here. Tanking. So personally, my zone was right here. So yesterday when I got inputs, I was looking for a zone down here. This was my zone. Let me see if I had it on trading view. Connect. Let me go to the SPY. So as you can see, where is it? It's the SPY. It's a daily. I don't know if I had it. Ooh. So I guess I did not have it. I swore I marked this zone down here, but I know probably I did mark the zone down here. And this zone was something I want to see get mitigated. I want to see, price get below here and grab liquidity and then create liquidity. And that's exactly what it did. I just got out because I was like up. I was up like 1,000. I was like, yeah, just is all I need today. I really don't need to stay in the chart. Like I said, I scalp. This is a trade that I had confidence in, it going below here. So when I got in the trade this morning, I was looking for it to mitigate an order block. I want to see where that order block is. Was it an order block or fair gap value? I don't remember. Yeah, when I got in today, I was looking for prices to come around here. Boom, imbalance. I wanted prices to come somewhere around here and feel like, you know, obviously it doesn't have to come all the way down here. I don't look for prices to come all the way down here. I look at price action around this candle or this candle. I want to see where price action is. Usually around the middle of this candle. If it just can't reach the middle, then I just pull out. But this is where, as you can see, it did hit that zone. So I was looking for, you know, something quick. Grab some contacts, make a couple $100. I thought that's where it's gonna go this morning. Come down here, bounce up, and then, you know, go back up here. But clearly it didn't do that. It kind of did its own thing this morning. And once it did its own thing, it kind of went up, and then from there going forward, it kind of bounced back up. But like I said, I got in around here, and I was looking for it to come down here, but obviously I got in way too quick. I was too greedy. I should have realized that this was a huge imbalance. There was gonna need some there's gonna be needing of some mitigation over here of some orders, then for prices to, you know, kind of mitigate this area over here, because, you know, prices move on liquidity, the market moves on liquidity. But I got in, you know, just greedy, because I saw Tesla moving. I was like, oh man. And this is where, you know, emotions kick in. This is where, you know, I'm working on, you know, the psychological component every day. But as you can see, this is the target that I had. I would hit the target regardless, and I did hit the target regardless. And as you can see, on the day, I have made $950. There's about 50 contracts of the SPY. I did it in about an hour and a half. Oh yeah, about an hour. Let me check. Less than an hour. 32:14. Yeah, about less than an hour. About 40-something minutes. So yeah, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is my first video kind of explaining this stuff. So my bad if I'm not the best teacher, if I'm not the best explainer, I guess. I don't really know. I guess my bad for my examples and everything. You know, like I said before, this is my first video on this stuff. I do have a course out, but it was a little easier doing that, just kind of breaking stuff down. I'll put it in the link below. You don't have to buy it. I don't really care if you buy it or not. I'm not really, you know, promoting a course or anything. I'm really just trying to be a better trader and make more money trading. The more money I make there, I really don't need courses. But yeah, man, I'm not some fake guru looking to sell you guys anything. I'm just trying to, you know, learn some more, connect with some other people, and also, you know, the traders that, you know, haven't been doing this for a long time or just beginning. You know, I want to kind of provide some value to them, because I know everyone has their own thing that they can provide to everyone. You know, this is why there's so many YouTube videos out. This is why you can watch so many different YouTube videos and get a little bit from everybody. Not everyone on YouTube is a fake guru. There's actually people that, you know, enjoy doing this stuff. Personally, I enjoy being able to sit here and talk to you, and actually teach you guys some things. I enjoy it. I enjoy being here, talking through the microphone, being able to show you guys my strategy and stuff like that. So no, I'm not looking here to sell you guys anything. But if you guys want to take the course and try the course, you guys can try the course out. It's about $40. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys can smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if I missed anything, please put it in the comments below. Or if you guys want, if you guys need any other information, you know, feel free to DM me or anything. Feel free to put it in the comments. Or if I missed anything, feel free to let me know. And yeah, if you guys have any other topics that you guys want me to cover next time, I definitely will. Just put it in the comments below and I'll get to it. But yeah, that's it for all. I said that's it for all. That's it for today. I'm Audi 5000, and until next time, peace.